how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video. And Chantal went live, of course. Again, it's called Bedbound Era, which, I mean, if I were in your position, Chantal, I definitely would not want to, I don't know, play around with fate like that. And I probably will be jumping around, sorry, but, you know, if I miss something, my last few remaining brain cells is a little bit more important. And I skipped forward a bit to get some of the pleasantries out of the way, but I guess with that being said, let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we? Again.
You mean like pads? No, going to the bathroom is hell. Well, I'm gonna listen to the doctor he says usually sciatica, like it could be a flare, but sometimes it goes away. So I'm gonna try this for now, like a few more days of just being bedbound and resting, because when I walk too much, hi Jackie. Oh yeah, I've had massages every few hours, and now the massages hurt me. I don't want the massage anymore. We have a massage gun too. That hurts even worse. Massage by hand was helping more, but
it also might be something else other than sciatica, to be fair, so you might want to go get like a second opinion about that.
but the stretches I tried made it worse. It made it flare up even worse. It's so bad. My worry is that it's due to like I'll have to go back to the doctor if it doesn't clear up, because it could be like something like a bulge, like a back problem, like pinching the nerve, and then what if I need microsurgery and all this other BS? Like, oh my god.
Oh, I feel her on that, because I actually thought that I was having some sort of medical episode. Yeah, it turns out it was more than likely just a pinched nerve, and like my arm went numb, and it was a whole entire thing and a half. Like I would say about like September or something, but like I feel her, because it's like, am I having some issues? Like what's going on? Like when, I don't know, like a week and a half later it cleared up and turned out to be fine. But I will say it is kind of scary.
Yeah, that's right. The walking may have aggravated it. That's what they said. So I don't stretch before my walks. No, I don't know. I thought I should be able to walk, but I guess, you know. Hi Anastasia. I have really bad sciatica. So yeah, I have a pillow between my knees now. You have bulging discs in your back. Do you have to live with that pain every day? It's not an excuse. Well, it is an excuse, but it's a valid one. Yeah, I hear. Yes, they might have to do steroid injections. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So,
Wow, it's like being morbidly obese or something has consequences. Who would have guessed?
yeah, my muscles are spasming. It's bad. Nerve block? You can't get CBD here now. Will I be able to get surgery? I'll have to.
And the only reason why is like she's laying like that, hold on, is this right here. This is the only reason, is the reason why she's laying on this side. I promise you.
The beginning of the end. Here we go with the dramatics. Steroids and no estrogen.
I mean, Chantal, in your case, it's not really the dramatics. It's, you know, could be reality. So keep laughing and giggling all you want to. Sure, go for it. But also know that like it's rooted in a lot of truth, more than you would ever, you know, accept or realize.
No. Actually, speaking of estro, I've been looking into also, I'm gonna have to just like integrate myself into more healthcare. Like I need to look into female health clinics here. I want to like start taking care of that, getting checkups and stuff. Because whenever you're postmenopausal at a younger age, you have to like get bone density checks and stuff like that.
Which, I mean, I'm not gonna knock her for doing it. Now the only thing is, will she actually follow through and go and actually follow the doctor's advice? That's what matters. I mean, you can tell us that you went yada yada yada, you don't go, you go, whatever the case might be. The only thing that really matters is if you go and you know, keep with it. That's what really matters.
It feels like everything, like you always hear stories when you're younger. You better take care of yourself now, because whenever you're 40, and what do you know? What do you know? All of it comes crashing down.
I mean, to be fair, I'm assuming those people weren't also morbidly obese. But like, yeah, I'm not even 40 yet. I'm not even 30 yet. Well, I mean, almost, but like, we're not gonna talk about that right now. But just, you know, you think that you're invincible until like one day you're like, oh god, that didn't hurt before. I get it.
It can affect anybody. Yeah, Jessica, exactly. Even if you're young, you can injure yourself and get it. People who do sports actually get it a lot because they injure themselves. Your spine is twisted.
Girlie, I don't see you be doing splits and doing sports anytime soon. Wait, hold on. That's a lie. She did kick a ball for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, which, I mean, hey, she did that. But other than that, I'm not seeing her doing any other sports, which is sad, because I actually really did like that video.
No, I'm not on. I was supposed to be. Whenever I had my hysterectomy, I went to see. So whenever was during my hysterectomy, I was being seen by oncology, gynecology. Then after that, they referred me to, and Ottawa has a really, really good women's clinic, and I was being seen there. And of course, I neglected my health, got depressed, didn't want to go to the appointments. I have appointment anxiety. I would drive to the appointments, drive around the parking lot, freak out, and go home. And yeah. So
Or was it just the fact that like you didn't want to wait for the appointment and so you would go home and make 20,000 excuses? Because I think I remember something about that to where she was going to go for some sort of blood work or something and like she had to wait and so she just didn't go because she had to wait. Like, oh my God, God forbid anybody have to like be in front of me. It's supposed to be all about me, guys. What about me? It's supposed to be about me. It's my appointment. So I don't know.
um stupid because I should have had a bone density test and I was on the patch, estro patch. I think like Amber Lynn was. Isn't she on the estro patch or something? And I just stopped taking it, so I have to get back on something. So sciatica is you have a sciatic nerve. It's the longest nerve in the body, and it goes from the bottom of your spine, lower back, like near your buttocks, and then yeah, I have to keep walking for sure. It goes all the way down to your feet. So something is irritating that nerve, pinching on the nerve or something.
Oh, I can't imagine what that might be. Does anybody have any guesses as to what could be causing that nerve to be agitated? Nobody? No. Okay, the person that said morbid obesity, get out of here. That's common sense. No. It has to be something else. I don't know. It's a mystery. Nobody can figure out what it is.
Yeah, I wish our swimming pool was full. It should be open in like a month or two, and I'll try to take advantage of it. And it's so painful, like nerve pain. I always used to hear my grandmother, my sciatica, my son, she was on Lyrica, and I just thought, it can't be that bad, It's bad. I was crying like a baby. I see you, Dodo. I was crying like a baby.
And also, she had the audacity to be like, well, I don't understand what people mean by, like, my face is bigger on one side. I don't get it. I don't see it. Maybe you're looking at my face too much. Wow, I don't see it either. As this side just magically looks super big or something. I don't know. It's not just weird.
They pop back in place on their own. I used to know a guy in class. Everyone used to make him do everything when he was double jointed. They used to make him do weird things, and then they'd go, ew, ow, my sciatica. Hi, Battery. Hi, Cassidy.
Okay, and this is the magic of, after she's live and, I can edit things down. You're welcome.
No, I don't need my mom. So that's a good caretaker right now. I mean, I'm not like incompetent. I can still do some things, but we're managing. So that's gonna be fun, anyways. But this is not fun at all.
Oh no, the consequences of your own actions. Gosh darn it, whoever would have saw this coming? I don't know how many more jokes I can make about this whole entire situation type deal, but yeah, like wow, who would have ever guessed?
Yeah, of course I'll go back to walking. I don't like being like literally not able to do anything. It frustrates me. It makes me cry. I hate it. Especially for more than like a day or two. Okay, fine, whatever, But having to like laze around when you like not by choice sucks.
This is what I meant by like, you could get injured, you could pull something or whatever, and you don't get back up. I wasn't joking about this. I mean, look what's happening right now. And then she had the audacity to like, I don't know, like come at people for saying that, girl. There's a reason. If I'm being quite honest, I'm surprised that, Amber's ankle didn't do her in. Because, I mean, look at her size. We're not just pulling things out of thin air just to say them. It's rooted in fact.
The app. Oh, for the steps? I don't remember. I just googled some free pedometer.
Okay, so it's not like the Samsung Health or anything or something. Like it's just like a random app that she found, or even like a 80 style pedometer that you literally just like attach to your waistband or something, and it tracks your steps that way. Not saying that the app is inaccurate, but like at the same time though, like why not do it the old-fashioned way?
Will February be the month of horizontal mukbangs? Yeah, probably. I know, I have to work on my diet. I had a friend who used to do dishes. She's like, I do my dishes very hot. And I'm like, how hot? It was like boiling. Like, how do you do that? Her hands were like all red, like a lobster. I'm like, do you not have nerve receptors? Don't be nice to people. I'm only doing it to earn good deeds. Trust me. Go to the ER and tell them it's a 10 so they can give you a nerve block. I'm on the verge, yeah.
Wouldn't that also be lying if that's the case? Like if you already got a diagnosis, like maybe either get a second diagnosis or wait this one out to make sure that that's what it is. But like, don't go to the ER. Well, I mean, it's Chantal, so I don't know what I'm even saying or trying to give any sort of advice on that front. So I'm just gonna press play.
So have you had an official diagnosis yet? Well, yeah, they're pretty sure that's what it is. You don't say we're going crazy and crying because someone said one mean thing to them, but they do it to you every day. Yeah, I see that.
And also, is there a reason why she's playing with her phone case of all things? I skipped forward and she magically had it, so I have no like concept as to why she's playing with a phone case. But I mean, I guess that's her prerogative.
I like kind of sometimes watch it if I have nothing else to do, which I don't now. Like if I'm doing dishes or scooping cat crap or something like that, I'll put on a stream that's drama that doesn't involve me, and I'm just like, why am I listening to this? You ever notice when you listen to these people, it just makes you like, what the hell are these people doing? Like, it just amazes me because those people are so mean. Like they literally have a list of people that are on it that they're like banning from their life, and they friggin' rage, and they come after me for raging. They come after me for being vile, but they're like so disgusting, and it's like I don't get it. I don't know. I get in a bad mood listening to these people. My phone case is cute. Thank you. I have stains from pumpkin seeds on it. Is that why you were so smug in your Q&A? I'm smug because this question, some of them are stupid. I don't know how.
Then you can skip over them. Like, that's why I said at the beginning, like, cherry pick them, because otherwise you're going to get really, really mad from it. And guess who was right? Me.
To answer nicely.
No, you definitely were not nice. I forgot to mention this, but like, I don't know, if there was a question that she didn't like, she would be like, well, maybe it's you. Maybe you should be doing this. Well, maybe you're projecting. Like, just ignore the question. Then if it upsets you that badly to where you have to insult people and gaslight people about their own feelings about you, you might want to just, I don't know, either get off the internet or don't, answer it.
Everyone has an asymmetrical face. Obviously, because like the way my hijab.
Well, yeah, of course our faces aren't symmetrical, but like there's been a noticeable difference. Like even before you even left to Kuwait, like people started noticing that like one side of your face was definitely a lot bigger than the other. It's not that big of a deal. It's kind of worrisome if anything else, but
On too. Sometimes it like first use cold in the area. Heat use first with sciatica will worsen it. Ah, good to know, Italian. Thanks for the tips. See, it's good to know you guys.
of course, don't do any sort of research or don't do any sort of testing. Nope, just believe one random person in your chat just at face value. I can't imagine how she magically is in this situation that she's in right now. Just believes everybody, anyone, anything. Doctor's advice? No. Nope. Went to years of medical school. You don't know what you're talking about. Again, I can only imagine why.
Who's Megan and Nikki?
Girl. Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, which I don't know too much about their beef. I've seen it briefly on Twitter, but like I don't know what's going on. I'm really bad with celebrities and things. Like I see like vague stuff about like what's going on, but like as far as like what's going on, who said what, who's firing off at who, I have no idea. But for me personally, it's just nothing that I want to keep track of, because especially with like movies and stuff, like in TV shows, like what's the point of getting into everything? Everything gets canceled.
Yeah, exactly. FF Gun. Like these people come after people every day for years. The same thing. Like they came after the original Owl lady for like going after mentally unstable people. That's what they do. Their whole frigate for years and years and years. They're mentally unstable as well. I couldn't imagine just like sitting there waiting all day to wait to see if somebody what they're gonna wait to see what someone's doing in their life so that they can crap on it.
I mean, I can only speak for myself personally. For me, myself, and I. It's more of like, did she upload yet? Okay, cool, she didn't. Okay, let me go do whatever I'm doing. And then when she does, it's like, oh, she uploaded. Okay, well, let me go ahead and do that and record and skip over and edit it down and send it off. Again, it's more of like a whatever, like, oh, okay, sure. Even there's a lot of times where like either she's double post or something, like, or in this situation where it's more like, oh my gosh, she went live, really? Can't not have like one day where she doesn't go live here recently. That's been my kind of thinking, but like usually it's more like a meh. Whatever. Okay, fine. Sure. Why not?
How will you avoid gaining weight? Honestly, like
she's going to be answering this one. Okay.
find like being in so much pain. You don't have as much of an appetite. Messy girl, he's in the other room. He lives here with me. People actually think I would live by myself here. What the hell? Why would I? I mean,
again, I wouldn't be super surprised if I'm being quite honest with you. I mean, we don't know what happens behind the scenes. Who's to say that he doesn't? It's you, Chantal. You've been known to lie. Why would anyone, believe you at face value anymore?
I do find people debating whether you use filters. Okay, like right now there's no filters. There's never any filters on my body, so like people are like, if you love your body, why do you filter it? What are you talking about?
I mean, no, that's not true, because there's definitely been, instances of like Pizza's live stream versus your live stream, and the amount of filters that has been, it's not like, oh, there might have been something used here, maybe. No, there's definitely something used. And also 100%, I've seen it behind the scenes in like YouTube videos about like the beauty industry and like celebrity news, whatever the case might be. There is 100% body filters, especially with today's technology. There is 100% body filters, and they're being used on people that don't even need them. which is even the more kind of funny thing. But, you know, beauty standards. You can never win and you always lose because the majority of the people don't have thousands of dollars just to get plastic surgery. Which, with that being said, if you want to, hey, go for it. If you don't, okay, great. But if you do, just make sure to do it for yourself and not for the, you know, approval of anybody else, but yourself, okay? Thanks.
I look very huge in my videos. If I if I wanted to use a filter, I would be sure that it would take off more weight than that if I cared about that.
Or to be fair, that could just be like the maximum that it can. It's like, oh, well, I guess that's it. It did its best.
Do you have big bugs and spiders? No, I've never seen a spider here, ever. I don't think.
Well, that place just from that description sounds like heaven.
Charles Reed not a geezer? I don't know. We have an olive grove and a vineyard in Italy, so my poor husband has had sciatica for years.
Which, isn't that funny? The number one person that simps for Chantal the most, she doesn't know if he's a beezer or not. I don't know. And also the fact that, you know, like she didn't go like, oh, who's that? I've never seen that name before. Makes me believe that like that probably is Chantal because isn't it kind of weird the number one person that simps for her the most is never in her live streams ever at any given point? Isn't that weird? I've always found that weird. And the fact that she kind of, I don't know, even mentioned him and didn't ask who that was. Weird.
Start reacting to Kylie reaction channels will be forced to talk about her. I heard that she was like gonna sue me. Like, how many underage people is your man gonna have to pimp to get you a lawyer? Seriously. Like, how are you gonna sue me? I'm in Kuwait. Like, what are you talking about? Sue me for defamation. That's all you do is defame me every day and talk about me. Why do people talk about me eating spaghetti? Like, who cares? I don't know. Like, honestly,
it's more like I can only speak for myself again, but it's like that's what the topic is. You're eating spaghetti. Okay, great. That was a choice. Maybe not my choice, but it was a choice. You're eating it regardless, whether if I want you to or not. You're eating it. So, okay, she's eating spaghetti. And okay.
I should just be thankful, I guess. I mean, I guess I'm being kept relevant. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Girly, without us, your channel would have been dead a long time ago.
No support structure? I have support. I have family. Like, literally, you know, like, they're not physically here, but I have Salah. He's like a huge support. You know, like, more than people even realize.
But yet you still gain 13 pounds. Okay then.
I did some research on reaction channels. They are all unhealthy and unattractive. I'm being kind. Very nasty and unstable lives, and they literally fixate on you. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Hi, Vanessa!
Well, Girly, of course you wouldn't get it. It's about you. If it was about anybody else, you probably would love it. But since it's about you, oh my god. Like, I don't understand why these people talk about me. I also don't know why. It's more, I like, the irony's not lost on me. I know this is weird. I know what I do is weird, and what I talk about was weird, and the subjects are weird, and this whole entire thing is weird. Even for me, I'm up here. I'm a unicorn in a box. There you go. There's the proof that I'm a unicorn. Talking about some morbidly obese woman that's living in Kuwait, that's from Canada, that was chasing around a crackhead. Here I am. And people want to listen to me talk about it for some reason. Why? I have no idea. I'm me. It's like, I don't know why, but I'm very thankful that you guys are here regardless. And thank you a lot. Your support has been so much to me. It means a lot.
So this is my life for now for a few days. I'm kind of panicking because, like, I don't want it to just stay for a long time. 10 layers of filters everywhere. Like, anyway, even if, like, who cares? People use filters. Like, what's the flex? Yeah, and they do come after people's looks a lot. I noticed that. Like, it's so stupid, and I don't know.
Can we clarify about who? Because I mean, unless if it's like a super noticeable or super like, oh my god, or super like, oh my god, that portion's massive. Oh my god, she looks really rough here. Oh no, her breathing's really badly. I don't comment on that because like, wow, Chantal's fat. Wow, Chantal has trouble breathing. It's like, okay, it's Chantal. Yeah, we know. That's why I like to watch what I can, see what she has to say, see what she's doing, and then like leave, because I don't got time for that personally.
Like, if somebody comes for my looks, yeah, I've been juvenile and done it back, but I don't know, it's just stupid. You need to see a doctor ASAP. I'm gonna go back in a few days if it doesn't go away with the medication I have now. It's weird people think you're gonna be bad bound. Yeah, it's called being injured. Reactors will say it's convenient you got sciatica when you were forced to exercise. I don't care. Of course they will. If you make a TikTok video, they're automatically a filter on you. Yeah, true.
But like, isn't that kind of weird though, that every single time that you go on this like health journey, walking situation type deal, oh my gosh, guys, look at me go, I'm walking. Oh my god, guys, I pulled a muscle in my back. I can't do it anymore. I'm taking a break. And then she never goes back. Oh my god, guys, My sciatica is really bad. I don't know if I can keep doing this or not. This is like what, the third time in like a year that she's done this, and magically out of the 3 times, every single time there has been some sort of medical injury or like medical side effect that she magically can't do it for a few days, and she's totally getting back to it soon, guys. Don't you worry, but uh, it's not gonna be anytime soon.
Coming for people's physical appearance almost always comes from insecurity. Yeah, or just like not being intelligent enough to actually come up with like decent talking points.
Oh, says the woman that any single time anyone says anything, for example, Alex, what does Chantal have to say about Alex? Nothing about what he's saying, the points that he's making, yada yada yada. No. What does she come for with Alex? His voice. Really classy, Chantal. Wow, it's like you're a big hypocrite or something. Emphasis on the HIPAA.
For me, when I do it in retaliation, it's out of like to point out hypocrisy. Like, I have somebody literally making a career out of like calling my hands, whatever they call them, and they have horse hands. Like what are you even talking about? Like their content is just garbage. Can't for my mental health. I know normal people would be like that, Desert Rose. Every photo of a celebrity in entertainment magazine is filtered and cleaned up digitally, to the max. You want to talk about filters? Exactly. Look at like the Jenners, Kardashians, whatever.
Hey, so in that case, like, why would you be using filters be any different? You're a public figure on YouTube. Hello? I love how she agrees with it, but like doesn't get the irony of it. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, they can do it just fine. Yeah, do you know what people come for with the Kardashians? The fact that they use so many filters in editing.
Every celebrity. You see them without makeup and you're like, is that the same person?
And also the fact that she thinks that she's a celebrity. Probably. It's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah, I've had sciatica. I noticed the pain starting in Canada, actually, like near out when I was going home, about to go home. And I thought it was
Which is funny because didn't you sit down for like 17 hours, 13 hours, double digit hours where you did not get up to use the bathroom or stretch or anything? Yeah, wow, I can't imagine, why she would be having some sort of side effects now. It's just a mystery.
just my lower back. And then on the plane, I had really bad lower back pain. Maybe it's like started then. They will hate and tell you to go outside, but then they make fun of you and your looks when you make an effort to walk outside. There's no winning. Yeah, and they don't do anything with their life. Like, look at what's her face, FF Losers, most recent stream. I think from most recent vlog from a month ago. Her driving back to Montreal. She got like 2K views. No one cares. No one gives a crap what you do other than being a hateful bee. Like that couldn't be me. I don't care how much views she gets. It's not enough for me. Like,
oh, that pinky in that hand's really going. Chantal, why are you mad about this? Like, the more that you address this, like, the more people are going to be eating it up, and the more that you're going to be mad, and the more that people, like, react to what you're saying about it. It's just, like, a never-ending cycle.
like, nope, I could never. Honestly, that was, I think, around the time she stalked the dispensary, too. Like, how miserable is your life? That's what you do on a day off or whatever you're doing. You could be doing with your husband or your fake husband. You have to stalk a dispensary for content. So pathetic. Yeah, coming from reactors that have avatars that are 100% digital. Exactly.
I will say that, like, my avatar is adorable. And you know what? I had him digitally commissioned, and I really like him. I will say he is gorgeous. He is me. He's sassy. He's actually not like the first choice, actually, that I actually commissioned him for. But whenever I got like some of the sketches back, this was one of like the more stylized version of him. I'm like, oh, I really like that too. Which, by the way, if you wanted to know some behind the scenes of my logo, here's some of the sketches. And this is what I imagined, but then I saw this. I'm like, hold on, no, that's actually really cute. And so I bought both. So I own this one and this one, but ended up using this one because he's just so stinking cute. But then of course I went in by myself because it's me, and I added like the little like sassy face because I felt like it fit me a little bit better.
Okay, stalking the dispensary is actually insane. Surprised she hasn't become a law cow herself. They're all more pathetic. Like, they all have messed up skeletons in their closets. Like, I don't know if they finished the investigation. I just forgot about it. They sent me an email saying they were looking into. I made like one complaint about it, but they said they were investigating it. I don't know. They probably won't do shit. What's going on this evening? Oh, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on, guys, because my bed is softer than the couch.
Okay, with that being said, I'm going to be jumping around even more than what I was originally. So, I will be jumping around. If there's nothing else, I guess I'll see you guys in just a bit.
She will have to live with her life choices. Hopefully that's punishment enough. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how these people sleep at night. Just stream from the bed. I know, that's kind of like our private room, though. I don't want to, like, bring YouTube into it. But I might have to at some point, I don't know. And they think it's a one-up, like, it only speaks of your character. Like, people think that they can escape karma. Sam and her piggy have are copyright striking people for using their content. Oh, that's so hilarious. That Turbo, that is pathetic. So I should strike them then for using my content for years? Hmm. They're such hypocrites. The hypocrisy. Yeah, it's true. They're always streaming and screaming. Streaming and screaming. That's what all of these idiots do. And they, like, where do you have time to enjoy your life with each other and with your children? I mean, aren't children, young
Why are we bringing that up at all? But of course, it's Chantal. Of course, she would go there.
children time consuming? They stream for hours, freaking out. It was a thumbnail. She struck a stream that wasn't even live yet. Oh my gosh, pause. And making fun of people for being fat. Like, what kind of example? They're just disgusting people. No, you come for my kids. I'm not coming for your kids. I'm coming for you. You're a crappy person. And that's going to reflect on your parenting, apparently. I never get these people. And, like, imagine what they did to that poor, like, that Belinda lady who was, like, so nice to them and raised money and everything. And then I find out that, what's-her-face's, baby daddy died of a meth overdose. So this person has crapped on me for being with a coke formally being with somebody who was addicted to coke and, like, really just shit on me the entire time I went through that era. Like, the nerve of you. So this person has crapped on me for being with a coke formally being with somebody who was addicted to coke and, like, really.
Okay, so I had to go back and, like, listen to that again just to be like, for being with and then correcting herself formally.
Just shit on me the entire time I went through that era. Like, the nerve of you. All of these people are such idiots. Yes, Josephus, she treats her chat like crap. There was one woman who was like, my husband just passed away. She's like, don't trauma dump. What? Like, how do people support her? She's so nasty. Yaba's whole channel. Yaba's fiance is copyright striking channels for using her photo. Yaba's whole channel is zero content. I know, Gail. Make it make sense. Like,
So I just got done skipping around. There was quite literally, and there was a few things here and there that I'll edit together, but overall, eh. But with that being said, though, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.